Hi, I'm Liv and today we'll be talking about my Kindle. I did a video 1 month after I got my Kindle and it was a little review, and I didn't do an update other than that one video. So I thought, let's do a year review of my Kindle. So I bought my Kindle in June of 2023, so I've had it for almost a year now. I have been loving it. I have so many opinions on it and I wanted to talk you through all the pros, the cons. I've got literally all written down here: pros, cons, just information about it, and then my overall thoughts and also little things that I personally love about it. As I said, I bought my Kindle on June 2023, last year in June. I got the Kindle Paperwhite. Is it Paperwhite or Paperwhite? I don't know. And I got mine for about £110, and I bought mine with the intention of starting reading again, hopefully, and I just started to get into reading properly and I just wanted something that was going to like push me to keep reading. It is safe to say that I have used my Kindle so much. Like, there hasn't been a month that I've not used it. It's honestly one of my favourite things that I own, and probably one of the things I actually use regularly every single day. Like, it's a part of my life now. Let's talk about pros and cons. So I'm gonna do the pros first. Battery life. I did a video on this actually. If you want to see exactly how many books it takes for me to get from 100 to 0%, go check out that video. I'll put it in the cards somewhere and I'll link it down below. But I did reading until my Kindle died. Also, the charging really doesn't take long at all. Like, I swear when I charged my Kindle last, it took maybe like an hour and then it was charged. Like, that is insane. And then it lasts for so many days, like reading. If like you're reading every single day, it lasts so long anyway. My next pro is that it stores so many books. I don't know what I was expecting from my Kindle, but I did not expect to be able to store as many books as I can. I don't have the number right now, but I know that literally it does not matter how many books I put on this Kindle, it literally never fills up for me. This is so important for me because, one, going on holiday, I love to read, okay? I adore it. If you can't tell from the whole channel that I've got going on, I adore reading. And when I go on holiday, I want to have a variety of books that I can read. And books are heavy. Books are heavy. So to have a Kindle with all of my stuff on and just take that one device and my charger on holiday and be able to just read anything at any point, that is just so handy. It just saves so much space in my case and it's just more effective, more efficient basically. Also, it's so helpful with traveling in general. If you're on a plane or if you're in a car, you don't really have the luxury of having loads of books in your handbag or something. So, or even just like your luggage in general. So for me, having a Kindle on like a flight or in the car or a train, it's just so helpful because I have so many options of everything that I've downloaded on my Kindle. I can literally read anything and I go through books quickly. So I've got any books on there. I can finish books, start new books whenever on my Kindle, go back to old books I haven't finished, and I don't have to carry extra books around with me. I've just got it all there. It's so compact and small and it's just easy. One of the things that I got my Kindle for was nighttime reading. So on a Kindle there are so many different modes, so you can change the brightness and the warmth on a Kindle, and you can also do night mode, which is where the pages go black and the writing goes the writing goes white, and this way you don't like disturb people you're sleeping next to. So when Sam's asleep next to me, I can go on my Kindle still at night and it will not bother him whatsoever because it really doesn't give off that much light at all. You can really decide how bright you want your Kindle to be, and it's just really up to you. You basically can customize a lot on your Kindle, and not only can you customize brightness, but you can also customize your books. So I don't know if you know this because I didn't know this, but there is also the option to make your font different fonts on a Kindle. You can also change the font size, which is one of my favorite things to do. And it's just really up to you to customize it a bit, and you can change the fonts, as I said, to make it easier for you to read. If you read specific fonts easier, or if you find the font quite difficult to read, you can change it. I just feel like it's just so good. It's so helpful. Kindle prices. So Kindle books are always cheaper than regular paperback books, and I will tell you now, on Amazon every month there is the deal section, and if you click books, there's loads of books on there for like 99p. I mean, I bought 7 Year Slip for 99p, Divine Rivals. There's loads of books that are like TikTok popular books I have bought for 99p, and on there I've seen like Once Upon a Broken Heart's been on there for 99p, Ballad of Never After. Loads of books are on there for 99p every month, and every month it changes, so check it out every month, see what you can get if you have a Kindle. I didn't know this until last month, and I've had my Kindle for literally a year now. The screen is also so much better for your eyes than reading off like an iPad or a phone, so as much as you can read any Amazon book really on any device, I would recommend a Kindle, because I don't know the site, I don't know the actual techie stuff about this, but the backlight on a Kindle is better for your eyes, and it is like reading just a regular book. It's not like reading off a blue light screen, which is what your phone is and your iPad. I would recommend a Kindle because it's just so much better for your eyes, it's easier to read, and you're not staring at a screen, you're staring at basically a page, and as much as it's electronic, it is the same as like a page in a book. So that's one big one for me, because I feel like staring at my phone for hours on end reading stuff, it does give you a headache. The last pro I have is that Kindle Unlimited really makes this whole thing worth it. I did a video on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to see like my opinions on it, go check that out. But I just feel like Kindle Unlimited really makes a Kindle worth it, just with the price and all the stuff that comes with it. But go check that video out to find my opinions out on that. But I'm a big fan of Kindle Unlimited. So the cons. So as much as I have 3 cons, each one has like a yeah but sort of answer to. It'll make sense in a minute. This one is you have to charge it. So it is an electronic device. You're going to have to charge it every now and then when it starts to run out of battery. However, the charging, as I explained, it literally takes barely any time. It's insane. It takes honestly about like an hour to charge my Kindle, and that's not like an exact hour. That's I put my Kindle on charge for an hour, I go away, do something, come back, and it's charged. So it literally could take half an hour. I just don't know. I just know for a fact my Kindle charges from like 0 to 100 so quickly. It's just not an inconvenience. If you think that's gonna be a con for you and oh my god, I have to charge it, whereas like a regular book you don't have to charge, obviously, because it's just paper, obviously. It's not going to be a problem really, as long as you remember to charge it the night before or the day before, or even if you're getting ready to go somewhere, charge it whilst you're getting ready. It honestly does not take long to charge a Kindle at all, and that's one of the best things about it. The next con is that it's pricey, so it can be over £100. For the Kindle Paperwhite, it definitely was over £100 for me. However, when you think about it, it's a one-time purchase. So if you really want to work it out, if you're buying Kindle books that are like £4 cheaper than a paperback, you will end up saving money by the end of like, I don't know math, but you will end up saving money really, because you're saving like £4 or £5 every time you buy a Kindle book. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's £9.49 a month, and you can get as many books as you want without having to buy them. Like, you are going to be saving so much money, and I just feel like for it to be a one-time purchase, I feel like it is worth it. It's a one and done purchase, and once you've got it, you've got it. And the last con is a con, but it's not really. So this is pretty typical with any piece of electronic software, an electronic device which has a screen. It scratches easily. So if you just put your Kindle in your bag and you have like a plastic case but it doesn't cover the screen, you will get scratches on your Kindle. It will happen. It's annoying. It happened to me. I was an idiot. I didn't think about getting a case. But the minute you get a screen, oh my god, what's it called? A case which has a bit for covering the screen, it's not going to happen anymore. You're not going to scratch your Kindle anymore, obviously. And just get a case for your Kindle. Like, if that's really like the problem, that's like the con you're thinking of, is that it scratches easily, just get a case. Those are all the pros and cons. I'm now going to talk about my personal feelings about this Kindle device. If I've got an afternoon free or I'm not doing uni, I'll go, okay, let's have a look at my Kindle, see what this is available for me to read. Like, it is one of my things that I enjoy doing so much. The reading speed has increased. Now, I don't understand the science behind this, I don't understand the reasoning behind this, but I feel like when I read on my Kindle, my reading speed is just off the charts. I don't know what's going on, but I read so quickly on my Kindle. Maybe it's because I don't see how many pages are left, or because you can make the font bigger or smaller, I don't know, but my reading speed is just so good. And a lot of people have said this about their reading on their Kindle, like their speed is just so quick with reading. The option to be able to see your percentage and the amount of pages you have read is amazing. I love this. So sometimes, of course, I've used my Goodreads, it's always linked below if you're interested, and I use my BookMurray, but sometimes you don't want to have to input your page number every 5 minutes on Goodreads to find out where you are in your book, what percentage. And if you click, like I think it's the bottom left hand corner, you can click through and you can see the page number, your percentage read, how many hours and minutes until the next chapter, and then how many hours and minutes and days until the end of the book, which is just such a good feature. I feel like that's just a feature that I didn't know existed till I got my Kindle. I just think that's so helpful. When you see that you're like 40% through, you can be like, oh my god, let me just get to 50%, and it eggs you on a bit. And also with the whole only this long to the next chapter, it kind of just like persuades you to keep reading. When you get to a new chapter and it's like only 6 minutes left to the next chapter, it's like, 6 minutes, I have 6 minutes, let's do that. Which is, it's so helpful because sometimes you know you have a certain amount of minutes left, you know you have a little bit of time if we have to go somewhere, I've got 20 minutes left, let's see how much I can read. But when you know like for sure this is how much time I have to read this chapter, yeah, I can read that in time. I don't have to close the book mid-chapter. It's just so much more inviting to keep reading when you know you're gonna be able to finish that chapter. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you guys soon with another video on, I think, Thursday. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry that there wasn't a video on Thursday. I was trying to film stuff, but I didn't want to end up putting up crap, basically, just a load of rubbish just to fill a time slot of uploading on a Thursday. So I opted to not film and to not post anything. So I'm very sorry about that, but I am trying to get back into the swing and come up with new ideas. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon with another video. Subscribe and like and do that stuff. And thank you for watching. Tell me down below if you have a Kindle or not. And this has been my 1 year review.